Hey, what's up? Not catching enough Z's?
Indeed. I have been having such a dreadful time sleeping lately, and there's no particular reason for it either. Which prevents me from being at my best. What do you do in times like these, Raymond?
Me?
Does your world not have any special method to getting a good night's sleep?
Well, it might not be the best advice, but... How about forcing yourself to be more active than usual?
That certainly seems like it would help, but rather than a solution to my problem, wouldn't that simply tire me out?
Now that you mention it, yeah. But that ought to get you real sleepy, though, don't you think?
I highly doubt that I will be in the mood to exercise. Considering the discomfort I am currently in because I cannot sleep in the first place. But I will take it into consideration.
There is one thing that has been on my mind.
Sure. What's up?
Do those who work in the galactic transportation industry ever go to fight on the battlefield?
Of course not. Our job is just to deliver the cargo to its destination. Hand-to-hand combat is way above our pay grade.
I see. However, curiously enough, you seem to be familiar in combat from the start. And I also sense a rather peculiar air of courage about you.
Ah. Right. I'm pretty sure I've got my good old dad to thank for that one.
Do tell.
In the transport business, your body is your capital. My dad would constantly remind me. He said, keep your body in shape so you don't turn into a liability. He also forced me to train in all kinds of military arts. So yeah, he's the culprit.
Fascinating. So those experiences were indeed useful. To think that the concept of military arts exists even beyond the stars.
Sure does. Seems like no matter how civilized we become, we just can't stop training ourselves. I hated doing it back then. There were plenty of times I wanted to quit, but now, I'm really grateful.
And guess what Antonio said to me then? You'll never guess.
Well, I do not know. I would have no idea. What did he say?
Okay, so he grabs hold of my shoulder, yeah? And he says, whoa, now, careful there. And he basically saves me from falling over. He's so dreamy. Oh, then he even helped me carry all our cargo. He's like my knight in shining armor. Oh, and you know what he tells me next?
Hey, come on now. What are you getting so hyped up for?
I am listening to Chloe speak of Antonio tales.
Yeesh, come on, Chloe, again? You never get tired of doing that?
How could I? There's just so much to say about how amazing he is. He's such a gentleman.
Is that so? Hey, you know you don't have to listen to Chloe's stories all the time, right? This has got to be troublesome for you too, no?
If you truly believe so, then please trade places with me sometime.
Nah, I'm good. I can't imagine hearing someone sing meaningless praise about my brother all day.
And like you, no one wants to hear her out, so she always brings such talk to me.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Ray, do not assume this has no implications for you. She holds sentiment approaching infatuation for your brother. Should the two enter a relationship, and should it lead to matrimony, that would leave Chloe as your sister-in-law, your family.
Chloe, my sister?
Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Should the two of you become family, you may well be subjected to these tales of your brother on a daily basis. Perhaps it may be wise for you to take this time and grow accustomed to her stories.
Daily basis. Daily, huh?
Returning home, my husband.
None of the people here ever wanted to be caught up in this war. We gotta put all this to an end for their sake, too.
Lad, what do you think is my most attractive quality?
The hell's gotten into you?
Nothing. Just curious is all. Cease your commentary and answer the damn question.
Okay, watch it, big fella. Alrighty, let's see here. If I had to pick one... Obviously, it's gotta be your noggin. Am I right?
That certainly is what I'm most confident in.
I guess that self-esteem of yours comes included. But I couldn't have repaired Elena if it weren't for those brains of yours. So, you should know how grateful I am.
And yet my technology pales in comparison.
Man, you never do take a compliment. Still, I am grateful, so get that through your head. No time left to waste now. Better head for the Vey'l Empire once we're set to go.
Ray, is it your wish to take over for your father someday?
Not sure yet. He didn't exactly tell me to do so, but I guess I would keep the delivery business going.
Is that so?
You worried about the future?
Quite, in fact.
Makes sense. You're royalty. I don't think you should compare your future with mine, though. Ultimately, you gotta do what you think is best. No matter how it all turns out, the most important thing is that you carve your own path through life.
Is that what matters? Yet I...
Am bound to a path with no choice?
Should I believe otherwise?
What you believe is up to you. But if you one day decide to follow a path that seems unimaginable right now, I am sure the people around you will support you no matter what. Like Albert, he'll moan and complain, but you know he'll always be there for you.
Ray. Thank you. You have set my mind at ease.
No pressure.
Ray, after inquiring about the area, I believe that man there is father to the boy Kettle who entrusted us with his letter in Vey'l.
Nice. Okay, that's great. We better get Kettle's letter to him right away then. Excuse me?
What is it? I'm on duty here and do not wish to fraternize.
Sir, please wait. We need just but a moment of your time.
Did you not hear me? I am on duty, and... Princess Leticia, my sincerest apologies, Your Highness. How can I be of service?
Ah, flexing your royal muscles, eh?
Now is time for letters, not lampoons.
I've got a special letter for you here from a certain someone. Here.
For me? Yeah, I'd recognize my boy's sloppy script anywhere. But how?
Well, your son Kettle requested I get it to you, and here I am.
You traveled all the way from Rifle to deliver me this, Your Highness?
It was he, not I.
I'm not sure how to even begin to thank you. Oh, how I miss you, boy. I would give near anything to be home with you again.
I am relieved we saw that letter delivered safe.
Yeah, definitely. Feels good delivering on this for Kettle.
Ray, this is the work you make your living from, yes? Delivering goods and connecting those far away?
Yeah, more or less. They're not all satisfying like that one was, but I find the job rewarding anyway.
I think what you do is quite wonderful.
Thanks. Never sure how to react when someone says that. Well, anyways, that's another satisfied customer.
Indeed.
Why me?
Some children playing in the fountain splashed water
Good day, Ray.
all over me.
Oh, and hello there, Duma darling.
But upon returning home, my husband told me he positively loved
I
my
just
confident
can't get
midday
used to you
drizzle.
calling Duma cutesy names like that.
Bless your heart.
No matter how you look at it, the names just don't fit their look.
Why not? I find them charmingly adorable.
Adorable. Really?
Why not try an endearment of your own sometime? May well be quite an eye-opening experience.
I don't feel like there's any point in changing how I refer to them, but... Hey there. Hey. Duma, sweetie? Yeah, I'm sensing some kind of silent hostility here.
Nonsense.
The
I
other
am
day,
certain little
some
Duma
children
here is
playing in the
simply
fountain splashed
rejoicing.
Water all over
Wait,
me.
for real?
Oh dear, how dreadful.
But upon returning home, my
No,
husband told
I'm
me he
pretty sure they're not
positively
happy.
loved my continent midday
They are
drizzle.
overjoyed.
Oh well.
See, Duma dearest?
Let's just move on, okay?
To think the launch of the Folga would have such an effect on the situation.
They were absolutely overwhelming. Attacking from such a high position out of reach from the enemy. A simple tactic, yet so formidable.
A victory of your long dedication.
No, this is a victory of everyone's dedication. Well, in truth, I did not want to engage it in that kind of maiden battle.
Yeah. But even so, the Fulga's capabilities were put on full display. When this war is finally over, it'll be a cinch to find other uses for it besides fighting.
Do you not see the Fulga only triggering further conflict?
Maybe. So before that happens, you need to set everyone straight. You tell them that the Fulga is a dream machine that symbolizes peace. That it'd be a real shame just to use it for war. To see that realized, though, I do think its inventor needs to be a bit more proactive.
You're an ass.
Hey, your face is smiling, though.
Stop. Enough of your nonsense.
Clouds as they are today.
The first female leader.
All this work is killing my shoulders and back. Maybe a walk.
Stay still.
Hey, what's going on? Is it your arm? Is it acting up?
Merely a post-operative examination. All is in order.
I see. So even though Midas made your arm, Malkia is also able to treat it since she implanted her, whatchamacallit?
Osseous core.
Yeah, that's it. That means you didn't have to replace his whole arm out, right?
As you can see, my arm is still here, flesh and blood. I have only given him a small portion of my regenerable body.
Man, it's so cool that you can do that, even though you're two completely different species. So? Are you okay, Malkia?
Are you concerned about me? My, you are a kinder man than you look.
What do my looks have to do with it? Come on, tell me, how are you?
I am fine. The surgery did not take much toll on me.
That's good to hear. So, Albert's arm is now using the osseous core from your arm. Is that right?
Ah, I see. So you thought I took the osseous core from my arm, did you?
Wait, you didn't? If you didn't take it from your arm, then where'd it come from?
Let's just say, I think you are all better off not knowing.
Oh, come on! When you say it like that, it just makes me want to know more.
From where the core came from is inconsequential to me, for my arm has been granted new life.
More training?
Quite the hard work is killing my shoulders and back. Maybe a walk will help.
Leader of the traffic.
The wind and I started.
Hey, Malkia. I've heard before there are lots of races in Nilbeth. Do only the Trathen live here?
At present, yes. Many converge here in Nilbeth as an allied state, but each race typically lives in its own cluster. However, that does not mean we forbid other races to reside here. In fact, Midas and the other wise men sojourned in this very settlement for an extended period.
Really? They did?
Although there are differences between the races, the Trathen are very proactive in interspecies exchange. We Trathen have long been congenial with the semiomancers of Osarius, partly due to the ancient coil. The fact that I studied abroad in Osarius is also a product of that exchange.
Did you have any interaction with the Empire?
Minimal when compared with Osarius. Because of our race, geography, and history, we tend to ally ourselves with semiomantically developed nations. Though, perhaps that is precisely why we end up attracting attention.
Wow. But like, just saying, worst case scenario, can't you guys count on support from Nilbeth's capital?
That would be quite difficult given the circumstances. There are many other races living in Nilbeth's capital besides the Trathen, and the capital's legislative council decides its actions. If the Trathen are the only ones affected by a malady, then the Trathen themselves must attempt to quell the situation first. Only when the situation becomes unmanageable will the capital intervene. These are the unique positives and negatives of Nilbeth's National Assembly.
Huh. So the system changes with the locality.
Conversely, if something like this were to happen to the other races, we would behave in the same manner. Though, perhaps now is the time for us to change those customs.
You don't need to worry about me. We all have our own battles to face out here, it seems.
Marielle, I have a favor to ask of you.
Sure, if it's within my abilities.
In the worlds amongst the stars, there's gotta be tons of advanced medical knowledge, right? I want you to teach me some.
Oh, I'm very sorry. We have a rule called the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact, which strictly forbids me from teaching you about any technology from space. Sorry, Nina.
But even if I beg and plead?
Correct. No matter what. Not to mention, I'm not even a medical expert. I would be of no use to you.
Okay, I understand. Even if I forced it out of you, I'm sure you just end up in a lot of trouble, right?
By force? Just how are you planning on getting me to tell you?
You know, Nina, if we're not talking medical tech, I might be able to share a secret or two with you. So how about that?
Really? You're just blurting that out right in front of me? Could you not?
Well, I'm not bound by any Federation laws. So what do you say, Nina?
No, don't worry about it. It's fine. Thanks though, both of you.
Elena, huge problem!
What is the matter, Ray? You seem frantic.
None of the stores in the villages here have any coffee. I haven't had a cup in days. Days! You haven't come across any, have you?
Indeed. Based on my observations, it would appear there is a lack of coffee or any other equivalent beverage here on Aster 4.
Wait, what? Have you been looking into it for me?
Yes, I had assumed at some point you might inquire about it. Seems you will have to do without until we return to space.
You've got to be kidding me. Oh, crap. There's no way I can stick it out for that long.
Yet the fact still remains, we cannot create something out of nothing.
No, hold on. Let's use some reverse thinking here. No coffee? We can just make our own. I'll roast every type of bean on this planet if need be, and create coffee even if it kills me. Elena, give me all the data on every type of bean grown here. I'll handle the rest through passion and fury.
Am I to interpret this recent breakdown in Ray's character and fortitude as a result of coffee withdrawal? This is an interesting find indeed.
Looks like they got a big sale on shrimp today. I was about to make a big old gumbo for you.
Man, getting hit by an EMP was unlucky, huh?
No, it was a failure on my part not anticipating the use of such weapons.
Well, I'm glad things turned out all right. Tell me though, what did it feel like when that thing hit you and knocked you offline?
I imagine it much like an organic being losing consciousness after being exposed to an intense electric shock.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I see.
I could help you experience as much yourself if you would like.
Hey, wait.
Do not be shy. Here.
Stop! Don't! I'm sorry, okay? I shouldn't have asked.
No need to shake so. This is a joke. What is not, however, is the threat EMP generators impose on my kind. The very mention of them stirs up what you might consider as traumatic memories. I would advise against raising the topic so casually from now on.
Okay. I'm sorry. Message received. Yeah, I was in the wrong.
I am pleased that you now understand.
After all these years, I still have no idea what ends up setting her off.
That hurt.
Whoa, pump the brakes. Ain't it a little early to come to a place like this?
We do not come here to partake in depravity. I simply seek answers to some thoughts.
To thoughts?
Yes, something I have long since wondered. Is it the flavor that draws all to ale as they do?
I mean, everyone's got their own idea of what tastes good, right?
My father answered me in quite the same way. But does that not imply that some drink without any enjoyment of the taste? I do not understand. Why suffer such?
Yeah. You definitely got a good point there. I'd say it's 'cause...
I feel like I'm gonna suffocate if I spend any more time chained to the kitchen.
I guess some people drink to forget what makes them feel bad.
Ale is not infused with any such memory-erasing magics.
Nah, you got it all wrong. It's that you don't think about anything that gets you down while you're drinking. I mean, imagine if ale really could make you forget. No one would have any worries. But anyway, people get drunk to forget, even if it's brief.
Indeed. The ale barrel runs deeper than I had imagined.
I feel like I'm gonna suffocate if I spend any more time chained to the...
Seen you in some time.
Midas, Do you not think you are a bit too harsh with Princess Leticia?
Where's this coming from?
You know that she is not the one to blame for what happened all those years ago.
Yes, yes, of course, I know it.
Do you?
Although she bears no blame, she's still burdened by royal responsibilities. And Leticia will face many more hardships associated with her standing.
Yes, that is true.
So if she cannot handle someone like me, she will not possess the acumen to overcome what's ahead. Therefore, I'm making her gain some experience while I can.
That aspect of yours is quite the asset. And also the shortcoming.
Leave me be. And don't you get any funny ideas about what we said.
We're cool, buddy.
You don't need to worry about me. We all have our own battles to face out here, it seems.
The Royal Army is deployed to southern Baldar already. We had best move to join them.
You don't need to worry about me.
Finally, we can get through this place without all the sneaking around.